This is the Steve and Mead review top 10 of 2009. We didn't get to see every movie this year, at least I didn't.
Unfortunately.
We started doing this in October.
The year's not almost over yet, but Steve and I won't have a chance to see another review before the end of the year. So we're doing it now.
My number 10 movie for 2009 is Boondock Saints 2 All Saints Day. I thought that movie was as good as the original, which is pretty good.
I actually haven't had a chance to see it yet.
So. I'd recommend that one.
My number 10 was Taken, starring Liam Neeson. It's pretty much a badass movie. The plot is Liam Neeson's daughter gets kidnapped in Europe and is sold into prostitution, and he's like a black ops retired guy, and he's like, fuck that, I'm gonna go get her back. And it's just him killing people through the whole movie.
Number 9 for me was Sherlock Holmes. That movie just came out, and I really felt that was could have easily been a summer blockbuster type movie. Certainly would have been better than the big budget summer blockbusters that we had this year.
My number 9 was Dead Snow. It's a foreign horror movie about this group of campers who go out into the up into the mountains to camp and snowboard and whatnot. And there's a whole bunch of dead Nazis kicking it up there, and it's hilarious. It's a great movie, and it's exactly the way a horror movie should be.
My number 8 pick for 2009 is Drag Me to Hell. I really like Sam Raimi's older horror movies, and this one isn't as good as, Evil Dead 2 and stuff, but it was, even though it wasn't really very scary and stuff, it still had a lot of, excellent, very gross out, creepy moments in it. The grandma with the teeth coming out, they did that a little too much, but, still it was cool.
My number 8 is The Hurt Locker, which is about this guy that is in the military, and he's a specialist in disarming bombs, and pretty much the whole movie is this guy just not giving a shit if he lives or dies. He's like, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die, and I don't really care. And that's what I liked about this movie. Okay,
number 7, Ninja Assassin. This movie,
I didn't see it, but
it had a lot of excellent ninja action, as I said when I did our first review of it.
Number 7 for me is Black Dynamite. Michael J. White did a great job in this. He wrote and directed it. It's a perfect example of a black exploitation film. It's hilarious. It's straightforward. It's perfect for what it is,
I think that movie was totally underrated.
Yeah,
that movie deserved a lot more.
I don't think a lot of people understood it was supposed to be like that. Yeah. It was supposed to be exactly what it was.
Number 6 for me is Avatar. Visuals are amazing and everything, but I just felt that the story didn't live up to the rest of the movie. I thought it could have been better.
Number 6, Sherlock Holmes for me. I saw it yesterday. It's fucking awesome. Robert Downey Jr. did a great job playing Sherlock Holmes. Right down, basically nailed it. A lot of this, the slow motion stuff and his explanations of how he's gonna take down a dude was great. Plot was kind of dumb, but other than that, it was cool.
My number 5 pick is Star Trek. They have not done a good Star Trek in quite a while, and this one really, I felt, rejuvenated the Star Trek franchise, even though I didn't like some of the things they did, changing things, and the whole time travel thing I don't agree with. There's a lot of plot holes, but it was a great action movie, and it was really cool to see the old people from Star Trek.
It was pretty much just Spock.
Well, the other characters from the original series were portrayed very well,
Yeah.
in my opinion, by these actors who did a great job. Everybody was pretty well represented.
Number 5 for me is The Last House on the Left, the remake. I love this movie. On the basis, like, how far would you go to protect your family?
Number 4, Inglourious Bastards. This is the best Tarantino film that has come out in quite a while. I wasn't real impressed with his last few efforts as much as this one.
Number 4, Drag Me to Hell. Like Steve said, it was it was on the cheesy side a lot, but I think that was cool about it. And Sam Raimi did a good job with this. All his Spider-Man movies have sucked, and he's done a great job with this. Especially like the last scene at the very end is really dramatic, and I thought that was cool.
Number 3, Zombieland. If it weren't for a few other great movies, this would have been number 1.
Yeah.
Zombieland. I love zombie movies, and this movie was not just a great zombie movie, but it was also a great comedy, and it just worked out perfect. This is a great movie, and everybody needs to see Zombieland.
Number 3, Star Trek for me. Star Trek was so epic. They did a good job, like progressing the story, because they pretty much set it up to like just make more and more sequels. And like Steve said, all the actors in this did a great job portraying the original cast.
Number 2, District 9.
Oh, I got number 2 as well. District 9. What's
Yes,
up?
District 9, a great movie. It didn't have the huge budget of Avatar, but in my opinion, the great story made up for it, and they did an amazing job with the budget they had with the special effects in that movie.
Yeah, they did.
Not just that, but it also had a great message behind the movie when it comes to humanity and how we treat people.
Having it take place in Johannesburg was great. That's like the perfect location for like slavery and stuff. The main guy in that movie, it was his first acting role ever.
He did a great job. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
My number 1 movie, again, totally underrated in my opinion, The Watchmen. I love The Watchmen. I love the book. I love the movie. I don't think this movie got nearly as much respect as it
took so long to get it out there, dude. It had been done for so long.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, that is a great movie. It follows the book so close.
It's not a lot of people know that it was a book.
Well, they need to figure it out.
Because when I talk to people, they're like, "It's a what? It's a book." Huh?
Not just a book. One of the greatest graphic novels ever. Probably the best graphic novel ever written. And I think the movie does a great job of doing the whole transition into film. And you make a good point. The people who don't know anything about Watchmen, this introduces the Watchmen to a lot of people who otherwise never would have.
That will probably go out and read the book.
Hopefully, the book goes even more into depth.
Yeah.
And the ending's a little different, but I was okay with the ending from the
movie. I think they changed the ending because they didn't have the money. Number 1 for me is Avatar. Pretty generic plotline, but visually epic. That's all I have to say.
Epic.
It was epic. It was amazing. And that's my top 10 for 2009.